Hello crafters, I'm JanB and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Before I start today's video, I would like to just wish you all a very happy new year. Today's card is a fancy fold. I have done something similar to this before. I don't know if it does have a title to it or not, but I'm calling it a double flap card because there is one flap there and then there is a flap inside as well. Okay. It's very easy to do. It's just that there is quite a lot of work to be done to decorate all the sections of it. I have done some of the work ahead of time, so this doesn't go on for too long. I'm going to change my colour scheme and I'm going to do a masculine card for the video. Okay, this is in real red, and you may notice that I have actually used for my designer series paper some of our Christmas paper. This is from the 'Tis the Season 6x6 designer series paper. So do keep a check on the designs normally on the reverse side of your designer series paper. Quite often they come in handy during the year as well. So I'm going to start off by telling you the card pieces that you'll be needing. Right. So I'm using Misty Moonlight. The first piece you need measures 4¼ inches by 11 inches, scored and folded at 5½ inches. Now the measurements for North America are exactly the same. I will put the measurements in the box below the video, and I will also put the metric measurements in there as well. Okay, so that was for 4¼ by 11, scored and folded at 4½ inches. Then you need another piece of Misty Moonlight, and this should measure 3½ inches by 9¼ inches, scored and folded at 4 5/8 inches. Then you should have a Whisper White layer, which measures 4 inches by 5¼ inches. Then you should have 2 pieces of Whisper White, which measure 2½ inches by 4 inches. One of them we're going to be embossing. Then you need another 2 pieces of Whisper White, which measure 3¼ inches by 4 3/8 inches. And then you will need some designer series paper, and I am using Good World, I think it's called. Let me just double check that. World of Good, wasn't too far off, was I? And these are the 2 designs that I've chosen for mine. So this is what I'm calling the background design, which is where I've got the white in there. So the first piece should measure 3 7/8 inches by 5 1/8 inches. Then you should have one piece that measures 2 3/8 inches by 3 7/8 inches. That's the piece to be embossed. And then you should have 2 pieces which measure 3 1/8 inches by 4 1/4 inches. You should also have scraps of Whisper White and Misty Moonlight for your sentiments, layering and images. Now it's those pieces that I've done all ahead of time, because I find that when I'm doing a card that has so many bits to it, I don't know exactly what I want to use. So I've done a few ahead of time. There's going to be more than enough there, I'm sure. So first of all, what we need to do is we need to take our larger card, okay, not the little one, the larger one, and we need our trimmer. And we are going to open this up, open our arm up on our trimmer. Let me see if I'm all in shot there. Yep, that's it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to line this edge up at 8 1/4 inches. Okay, and I'm going to slice that off. Okay, so you've got a card like this now. This piece is going to be going over there, and the piece that is going to be embossed, as long as I've cut everything the right size, is going to be going on there. Yep, that looks about right. Yep, that's good. Okay, so that's all we're going to need the trimmer for. I will show you stamping everything that I've done. I do use my Stamperators now for everything, and I will show you the 3 stamp sets that I'm using. So first of all, for the Happy Birthday, that's from Itty Bitty Birthdays, this one here. And Birthdays Are the Best Days, which is the one on the front. That's from Beautiful Friendship, that one there. And Your Friendship is a Blessing, which is inside the second flap. That's from So Sentimental. Obviously you use whatever sentiments you have, whatever you want to make the card for, because this design would be suitable for anything, wedding card, get well card, anything at all. No, don't know what I'm putting that away for. So what I do for this bit is I just have a little piece. Let me get a stamp set that I can put at the back here. Can you see me? Yes. So I'm going to pop that in there. I've put an arrow because I started this further down. I didn't want to have this right against here, because when I'm using the big ink pads I tend to get it all over here and get myself in a real state. And I can't see what I've done with my ink. Oh yes, I can. Okay, so Misty Moonlight ink. This ink pad is really nice and juicy. But I will give it an extra bit there. When I'm recording, I don't push too hard because it makes me bounce on my chair and my chair creaks. Right, so there's that one done. Let's move that out of the way. This one, let's do that last because that's a photopolymer. I need to change the pad round for that. So this one is Your Friendship is a Blessing. I wonder if that's big enough. I did work out the piece of scrap for Your Friendship is a Blessing should be 2 inches by 3.5 approximately. Oh, no, that's a bit short. I'm not going to chance my luck on that. Okay, so I've got a much bigger piece here. There we go. So there's that one. That's 2 sentiments. I thought I had 3 lots I was going to do. Yes, that's the one I just put aside. This one. Okay, so I'll turn that round like that. Maybe I'll turn it right the way round. Okay, so I'll bring my thicker mat over. Although I've already done all my stamping and die cutting, these white pieces will be saved for other projects, so nothing goes to waste. Oh, that's probably moved. So it's probably just as well I've done everything ahead of time. Let's have a look. Oh no, that's okay. So that's that done. That's all the 3 sentiments. And now what I did for the images. The stamp sets I'm going to be using are Sailing Home. Now, I don't know what I want to use, so what I've done ahead of time is I've stamped 2 of everything of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I did that one as well, but I'm not using that because that's got to be fussy cut, and that one's difficult because you've got to try and get the middle out of it. And I'll be using the dies that go with it, they're called Sailing Home. So the 5 that I'll be using do have dies to them. I'm also thinking about mixing some of this in with my card, but I'm not doing any of the stamping. I've used the dies, which is World Map, and I've die cut 2 each of those using our brass foil. 2 of them I've put Misty Moonlight circle at the back of them using that, and 2 I've left as just brass with all the holes in it. Until I try it, I don't know what's going to look best, so I've just done it all ahead of time, and I've just put all my stamps on like that. I don't think my bit of paper that I brought along is big enough, is it? Or maybe. Yes, okay. Let's anchor that down first. Now, I'm not going to be cutting all of these out with you. Oh, I haven't moved my mat out of the way, have I? I wonder if I can get away with this. Not ideal. But if I move my piece of cardstock now, it may... Oh, it's okay apart from that bit there. It may move. So, and although I'm not die cutting them now, I don't want to waste this paper. Now, what else do I need? I think... looks as if it's around the edges that I'm missing. And as I said, I did 2 of these sheets and die cut them all. Oh, that's better. Much, much better. Okay. Right, I'll put those over there. Be careful with that one. Okay, so what I finished up with is this. These are my globes, 2 with, 2 without. That's gone, don't know where that came from. These are the 2 that I'd stamped, but when I was looking at it, although it's going to be easy to die cut, to fussy cut rather, I've still got to try and get that middle bit out. I will have a go at some time. Right, what I'll do, I'm going to die cut the sentiments with you, but not all of these bits and pieces. So let's move that one out of the way as well. Let's put this away. As I explained when I did my last video, I'm using my cut and emboss, but I have one of the magnetic plates. When Stampin' Up bought them out, they were great, but after they'd been used for quite some time they started warping, so Stampin' Up took them off the market and refunded us our money. But before they'd decided that there were enough of those problems, they were replacing them for us. So what I did was I've held on to my one and I'm using it just for videos because I can't work without it. And this is a great machine. You will see when I do the embossing how well it embosses without you having to spray the your cardstock. So first of all I am going to do some die cutting. So I need plates 1 and 2. This is one of the things I really love about this. So there's 1 and 2. That's number 3. That's a cutting plate. That's it. Okay. See that one? As you can see, I've treated myself to a new set of cutting plates today. Where's my other one? Here it is. Right, okay, so what dies did I use for these? I'm going to just cut these apart. Oh, by the way, oh no, I've lost it, haven't I? I put it up on the side there to show you, and I've knocked it down somewhere. After the last video, somebody asked me if I would show what this dangly bit is on my... Oh, I could see it, right. What this dangly bit is on my scissors. And it's a gift that Stampin' Up! Gave all the demonstrators who attended the... what do they call it? Leaders Summit. Which you could go to if you were Silver Elite and above. So they sent these out to everybody. Different colours. There were blue one, green, and they say that's orange, but that in there is almost red. But they've got a couple of little charms on them. That's very appropriate for me because it's the globe and I love travelling. This one is actually on back to front, and that's the Stampin' Up! Logo. Oops, come back. Stampin' Up! Logo. When I'm allowed back out again with this pandemic, once we're not in tier 4 anymore, I'm going to take this down to my local shop and I'm going to ask them to put this one on it as well, which is a little charm that hubby bought for me as a well done gift for being 5th top demonstrator in the UK. So so there we go. That's what my dangly bit is. And that bit there, very cleverly, it's got a little hole in it. So when you're not using your scissors, you can put that on it. Because if you've ever bought a pair of owl snips, they are sharp. Right, so this one I used... What did I do with my other dies? Oh, here we go. So the die sets I used for this. This one is the rectangle stitched, and I used number 1 of the slim dies. For the friendship, I used the stitched oval, number 3. So that's the second to largest one. And for birthdays are the best, I used the number 2 square, and I used from the layering, was that, did that? I didn't do that. That's what I planned to do. Hold on, I think I changed my mind and used the circles, didn't I? Now she's lost her card. I know that's wrong. Well, I'm just going to go ahead anyway. Because, oh, there it is. Buried. Yes, I used circles. I was going to use that one, but changed my mind. And I forgot that I changed my mind. Right, I think this was number 2. Yes. And then I used number 4 of the layering scalloped circles. So that's that one there. These count from 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Right. So that's that one. No, what are you doing? You're going to use your magnetic. Oh, my die's just fallen in the bin. Good job it's almost empty. Let's try this again. Stampin' Up are working on finding out why this plate bends, and then eventually they will come out with something for us. Whether it'll be, if they find a mistake, and a fault rather, not a mistake, if they find a fault, then they will correct it and let us have the revised version. Okay, so that's that. The thing is, once you've got used to using a magnetic platform or a sheet, it's so difficult to work without them. I mean, obviously the machine can be used with post-it notes and things like that, which I do occasionally now. So it's those two. I want this one. And I want this one. Okay. And then once I've done this, I'll just do that bit of embossing, then that's all I need my machine for, and then we can start putting everything together. I'll put all my dies on that one there. I can sort them all out after I've recorded. Oh no, bring that one back. That goes that end. Right, so there's that. Oh, maybe. Right. Now for embossing, I need 3D 1 and 4. Okay, so that's plate 1 and this is plate 4. The die that, not the die, the embossing folder I'm going to be using is Scripty, and I'm not going to be using any, I'm not spraying it at all. Where's my piece of paper? Oh, come on. Not doing too well today, am I? Oh, that's it, to be embossed. Right, so it's going to go on my card that way, so I need the writing to go that way. I'll try and make sure that it goes straight. And whenever you do this, put the fold of your embossing folder into your machine first. So that's 1 and 4. Come back. That's it. There we go. Move that onto that side. Oh, that was daft. Look what I've done. Oh, I don't believe it. I've embossed it and I've left the writing on there. So I'm going to have to try and erase that. Right, let's move this out of the way. Let's see how much it's going to get covered up. So that will do. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? Depends what I'm going to put there in its place. Okay, let's try erasing what I can first. that's not too bad. I'm not putting any real pressure on that. What a daft thing to do. Right, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to do any more. Right, okay. Now for layering this one, you need a piece of Misty Moonlight that measures 5/8 of an inch by 2 5/8 of an inch, and you will find that it will finish up looking like, where's all my sentiments gone? It looks as if I've tipped everything off the... Oh, here we go. Okay, so that will finish up looking like that. Again, the measurement will be in the box below the video. Okay, but that's already done. Okay, so let's put our card together, and then we can decide how we want it to go. So first of all, that one, I'm using this. I have to be careful because there's a right way and wrong way. Right, make sure north is going north. I hope you all had a good Christmas. Here in the UK, I think most of us are in tier 4 now, which means no mixing because of the pandemic. So hubby and I were on our own for Christmas, and having been together for 22 years in February next month, this is the first Christmas we've ever had just the two of us. And I have to say, we really enjoyed it. It was really different. We had made up our minds that we would keep ourselves amused by downloading films and such like, which is what we did. And we played the games, and we had Zoom calls with the family. And of course we overate big time. But it was lovely, really lovely. Right, so this is going inside the small card. Okay, so if you put your card back to front, so it's opening on that side, on your left side, you've got to put one on that side, close your card and put one on that side. There we go. That needs to be adhered in there, and this one should have another blue piece. There we go. Okay, so this is the piece that we cut off of there, and that should fit on beautifully. No, hold on, you're doing something wrong. That piece there, oh that's right, that's the one that goes on there. Okay, I'm going to put this one on first. Then adhering everything is really quite plain sailing. It's just a couple of things that you need to look out for. Make sure that's up the right way. Now this one needs to be adhered in here So it opens what really is the wrong way round, except it's right way round for this card. And you're going to do it so that it's equal, got equal gap all the way round. Okay, so that's nice and easy. I'll just hold this up so that I can make sure that I'm something resembling straight. There we go, I'm happy with that. Okay, so I can decorate that bit, then that bit. Let's pop this one on. If you're one of my customers watching this, I hope that you've received your new spring summer catalogue and also your celebration brochure. If you haven't received it by now, please let me know, because I have all gone out, and I'll pop another one in the post for you. Right, now to adhere this one on, I'm going to do it so that the gap around there is equal, and it should be that that is approximately equal to that as well. So you only need to put glue on, I would do just less than half on this side. That's this side. Oops, that's gone a bit far. Just in case I've gone too far, what I'm going to do is put, oh, I've got this, that's good. I'm going to put that underneath to protect my work, and I can still see through it. So I'm going to line that one up first. And fingers crossed. Oh, it's not too bad, look, just a little bit there. So please be careful and don't do what I've just done. And there we go, that's that. So this is my sentiment adhered onto that one that I've just done. And I'm going to put that there. Now I need to decide what I want to do. For example, do I want to put a globe there? I think that's, it looks nice, but it's too much the same as that one. Maybe I should have done a square sentiment on that. I don't know. What would it look like if I put one of the big yachts on there? Big yacht and a little yacht. Well, that would cover up the writing, wouldn't it? That's what I think I'm going to do. And these I'm going to pop up on dimensionals. So this one I'm going to use the bigger ones. Yes, that looks straight. Put that one on first. Yes. On the back of mine, a lot of mine, I have writing, and I do that because occasions like now where I'm going to finish up with leftovers, I put them in a little cellophane bag and put them inside the stamp set. And I put the colour on it so that I remember next time what colour it is, because I'd look at that and I'd say, is that nice navy? I think it looks really very similar. And equally, when I sell my retired stamp sets, some lucky people get some of those little cellophane bags inside. I don't bother taking them out. Right, come on, go. Okay, that's a lot better. So let's have some, we'll start off with large dimensionals. Now we have some little ones. There we go. Getting a little pile on the side here. I wonder, do any of you set New Year's resolutions? Very rare I hear that anybody does. I do occasionally if I'm confident that I can stick to it. I have just started doing Zoom calls with my team, which I've made up my mind I was going to do this year, and which hubby actually spent time over the Christmas holiday teaching me how it's done. So we've had our first one and it went really, really well. I wished I'd done it a long time ago. Right, now I'm just going to pop that on there. There's a dimensional there and there's one there. I wonder if I can get one down in the bottom here as well. And the rest of it I'm just going to put some glue on that yacht rather, to hold this one in place in the centre. Although this is in a triangle, I doubt if I need it, do I? Because that'll support it. Right. I'm just trying to judge where the dimensional is coming up there. There we go. Well, that's all right. I think that looks a bit wonky. I wonder if I can straighten it without messing this up. That's better. Oh yes, much better. There we go. It's alright, isn't it? It looks good. I think a man would be pleased with that. Now on this one, I just had the two zebras, didn't I? Oh, and the happy birthday. Okay, so that's going to go down there. And my decoration on here, what I thought was I'd have a lighthouse with this. Now, when you're doing this, bear in mind that you want whatever's under there to be covered. Okay, you can't see anything under there until you actually open it. So that's what you're aiming for. So I could do that like that. Can have another couple of yachts. Have I got any more little ones? Can't believe I've used them all. I discarded that one because it was in the packet before, and as you can see I've fussy cut the edges on that one. I don't want one fussy cut and one that's not, so These ones have both been die cut. I wonder if that go at the back there. Or should I put a globe here? That would look quite nice. So do I want a globe with the blue at the back? Or with the clear at the back? I think I'll do the one with the blue because it covers up. Okay, so let's do this bit. I don't put any dimensionals when I'm putting things inside my cards. Okay, so that can go there. Make sure it's straight. Yep. Tombo's not so forgiving when you want to straighten things up. Now if I put that there, it's coming out. Oh, that's okay. There we go, that'll be good. So that's in. Put this one in. Yep, that's good. Oh, I wanted to use the other one, didn't I? Never mind. I got the Americas on this one. I wanted Europe, but it doesn't matter. That's going quite high without being seen. Okay, that's good. So I'll use Tombow and then I'll do what I did with the globe. Just check it as soon as it's gone down. At least I've got an idea where it should be going. About there, wasn't it? Yes. I'm glad I've been able to introduce some gold into this. This is actually brass, it's not gold. That's good, I like that, I'm happy. Now, with the Your Friendship is a Blessing, that doesn't have any layering onto it. Where's the other one? I've got another plain one there. Oh, I've got those as well that I could use, and I've got anchors. Oh, this must be it. There we go. I like the idea of the anchor because your friendship is a blessing. It's like your friend supports, if you like, anchors you. I think I'm going to put it like this. What do you think? I hope you're saying yes. Isn't it lovely how a couple of different stamp sets go together so well? The subject is linked. Sailing and travelling. I think that's a little bit crooked. Does it look crooked from where you are? It's a wave. I know that. Right, there we go. Now does that... Oh, that's all going to close in anyway. There we go. Oh, I'm really pleased with this. Let's get this one straight as well. There we go. I'm really, really pleased with that, I have to say. Very modestly. What do you think? Do you like it? I hope so. Let's put all those bits over there. And here's my card here. Let's tidy up a bit. There we go. Beautiful. And of course they do stand up. And where would you write your greeting? Well, you could write it there. I need to use my eraser on that bit. Write it there, or on the back. If you wanted to write it on there, when you stand your card up, you could stand it like that, because this piece will keep that piece closed. If you don't use that piece, then you can keep your card open. This does swing because it's not right down to the ground. But what it would look like from the front view, it would be like that, because that would be open slightly if you were covering up the writing in there. Or if you left it open, it would be something like that. Okay, depends the positioning. So it's a great card, very, very easy. It's just a lot of thinking about your design, what you want to do with it. I was thinking about putting some butterflies on this one, but I don't know. If I do, there'll be a picture of it on my blog tomorrow, which tomorrow will be the 3rd of January. So many thanks for joining me today. I will put the measurements and all the products that I've used in the box below the video. I will also put the metric measurements too. All the products will have a link to my 24/7 online Stampin' Up shop. And if you do place an order with me, first of all, thank you very much for choosing me as your demonstrator. And secondly, if you use this HOSTESS code on your order, when I send you the happy mail at the beginning of February, I'll also be able to send you some free product. So that's well worth doing. 5th of January, 2 days time, our new spring summer catalogue goes live, and it's a start of celebration, which is a time when you can choose a free gift from the celebration brochure for every £45 of your order. So if your order was £90, you could choose 2 gifts. If it was £135, you could choose 3 gifts. There are level 1 and level 2 gifts. Level 1 is £45 and level 2 is £90. So if your order was £135, you could choose 1 level 1 and 1 level 2, because that's 90 plus 45, or you could choose 3 £45 level 1s. So the choice really is yours, and it's goes on, so however many £45 there is in your order, that's how many gifts you can choose, how many levels. Another bonus being offered during celebration is if you host a party or a workshop and your orders come to £275 or more, then you get a free stamp set that's in the catalogue. I've forgotten what page is now, but it's in the new spring summer catalogue. And finally, the best offer I think is to join my team. If you'd like to join and you'd like to be a hobbyist, and that is a person who just joins purely and simply to get the discount on your shopping, I would love you to join. And the extra benefit you get for joining, it's £99 fee, and for that you get a starter kit, which you can choose £130 worth of product, and Stampin' Up will also give you 5 packets of the 6x6 Colour Family Designer Series paper, which if you bought them, all 5 packs, it would cost you £53.75. So that really is a wonderful extra for you. And of course after that you just get your discount as well. If you'd like to know more about it, please email me at janb@janbcards.com or give me a call. My number is 07789. No, it isn't. It's 07889 059 439. I'd be more than happy to talk it through and explain how it all works. It really is a great idea. If you've got a wish list that's £99 or more, it really is a great idea to go for. Okay, so that is about it. I will stop talking now, let you go. I hope you give this a try. I hope you like it, and I hope you will all take very good care, especially in the UK where the pandemic is at a frightening level again. Please take very good care and stay safe. In the meantime, please, happy crafting, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care. Bye.